After nearly 2 decades under the same roof, the world's most unusual royal couple, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, may finally be parting ways for good. The once inseparable pair, who famously called themselves the happiest divorced couple in the world, are now facing eviction from their grand 30-room Royal Lodge mansion in Windsor. But the story isn't just about losing a home. It's about the collapse of a decades-long partnership, a royal family under strain, and a monarchy desperate to clean up its image. For almost 20 years, Andrew and Fergie defied convention, divorced, yet still living together, dining together, even vacationing as a family. They presented a united front, claiming loyalty and friendship, not romance, kept them close. But now, that peculiar arrangement appears to have reached breaking point. Reports from Windsor suggest Sarah Ferguson is preparing to leave Andrew behind. The once solid alliance that weathered decades of scandal, debt, and public humiliation has finally fractured, and this time, the cracks may be permanent. The pressure on Prince Andrew has been relentless. After being stripped of his royal titles and duties by Queen Elizabeth II, his reputation has never recovered. Now King Charles has drawn the line. He wants Andrew out of Royal Lodge, a sprawling property that has become a symbol of royal excess. Andrew, however, refuses to go quietly. According to palace insiders, he's demanded 2 new homes in exchange for leaving, one for himself and another for Sarah Ferguson. He reportedly has his eyes on Frogmore Cottage, the former residence of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, while Fergie wants Adelaide Cottage, just a short walk away. Royal commentators have blasted the demand as absurd. As royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams put it, if they think having 2 homes will solve things, they're still living in a fantasy world. The controversy isn't just about entitlement, it's about money. Documents reveal that Andrew hasn't paid proper rent on Royal Lodge in over 20 years. He signed a 75-year lease back in 2003 and spent $7.5 million on renovations. But since then, his payments have been symbolic, a peppercorn rent if demanded. The revelation outraged the public. How can a man stripped of royal duties, who no longer earns from the crown, still live like a billionaire on taxpayer-owned property? Even Andrew's defenders now admit the writing is on the wall. One friend confessed, he knows his time at Royal Lodge is up. Behind closed doors, the pressure has turned personal. Sources say Fergie has grown weary of living in the shadow of Andrew's scandals, especially after new emails surfaced connecting him once again to disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein. In one alleged exchange, Andrew appeared to express sympathy for Epstein even after his conviction. For Fergie, it was the final humiliation, years ago. She had also described Epstein as her supreme friend. Those words have come back to haunt her. Several charities have now cut ties with Ferguson, quietly removing her as patron to avoid further controversy. One royal commentator put it bluntly, "There's no comeback now. She's in disgrace." For Sarah Ferguson, this moment marks the end of an identity she has clung to for decades. Once adored as the Duchess of York, she is now simply Sarah Ferguson. Her royal titles are gone, as are her financial safety nets. Friends say she feels stripped bare, emotionally and publicly. Her long cohabitation with Andrew, something she once saw as a safety blanket, now feels like a gilded cage. According to one insider, she's tired of the endless cycle of scandal and survival. She wants her own life, her own space, finally. The tension inside Royal Lodge has reportedly affected the entire York family. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, long devoted to their parents, are said to be heartbroken and blindsided by the latest developments. A royal insider described the atmosphere as tense and joyless. The sisters hardly know where to turn, torn between loyalty to their parents and the reputation of the monarchy they were born into. Meanwhile, King Charles and Prince William are watching closely. Both men are committed to a slimmed-down monarchy, and the Yorks, with their endless scandals and financial drama, have no place in that future. Behind the scenes, discussions continue. Royal Lodge, a 30-room mansion valued at over $30 million, could soon be reclaimed by the Crown Estate and renovated for another senior royal. Both Frogmore Cottage and Adelaide Cottage, though charming, are dramatic downgrades compared to Royal Lodge, but that's precisely the point. For King Charles, this isn't just about space, it's about symbolism. The monarchy must show it is accountable, humble, and no longer indulgent of privilege without purpose. In just a few years, the once powerful York family has lost everything: titles, influence, and public respect. Andrew is no longer a working royal. His official honors have been revoked, and his former wife, once welcomed at royal events, now finds herself completely excluded. Even their daughters, Beatrice and Eugenie, face growing questions about whether they will be allowed to keep their princess titles. What began as a scandal about money and property has become something much bigger, a reckoning for a royal bloodline that has refused to let go. For years, Andrew and Fergie sold the world a comforting illusion, that of a happy, unconventional family who could weather anything together. But the fairy tale is over. Their partnership, once built on loyalty, now crumbles under the weight of disgrace. Sarah, once again. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep royal updates and investigations into Britain's most complex family.